Mic check, mic check, mic check. Let's get in. Mic check, mic check. Nice. Mic check, mic check. I hope you all can hear me. Let's get in. Let's get the work in. Let's see. So this is a daily time frame. That is our daily time frame. What do you have on a daily time frame? Where is our end dog? These are our end dog. So there is a Friday trading. We're up in there, close there, and then so we close down Friday, then open there. So that is our NOG. New week opening up, and then there is nothing so much in the daily time frame. Let's narrow down to 1 hour. We have that low in place, so there is a sell side, and then we have that massive 1 hour fair value gap, and as you can see, we are still respecting the upper quadrant, the upper half of it. So that's our 1 hour fair value gap. Let's see what we have in 30 minutes. So that massive fair value gap, we have that 30-minute fair value gap as well. $15 minutes sell side liquidity. Let's put our opening prices. So 845, 830, open. Midnight open. 112, 15, 12:00. midnight open price, and then there is our overnight low. So that sell side is also overnight low, and there is our overnight high as well. Yep, so that's what we have in the 15 minutes. And let's have a look at 5 minutes, and we can also have a look at RTH, and let's see the opening range gap. So that's our gap today, closed there yesterday, and we opened there right now, so closed up there. Yep, opening range gap. So my narrative, I want to see if we can take these lows, and then I'll be looking for something to rally. I'm favoring higher prices today. But I want us to take some sort of loss, and then we'll see how we trade in this new week opening gap. And I also think we have some news today. I think the PMI, let me just confirm what news we have today. Yep. Yeah, we have news in the next 9:45 a.m. So we have some news in the next 7 minutes. Yeah. So that's our opening range gap, and that is our 9:30 open. We opened there, traded higher, took those highs, and then we have overnight lows, and we have equal lows here as well. And then these are also clean highs. These clean highs. I'll just put let's have a look what the other markets are doing. The YM, the Dow, let's see what the Dow is doing. So the Dow's taken out its lows. These lows. So the Dow's taken out its lows, but NQ not yet. And let's see what the ES is doing. The ES has also taken out its lows, so that's something to consider, rather that's something to observe. Yep, so that's something to note. And the dollar index is trading high, and it has also taken out its buy side liquidity. That's something to take note of. And now the NQ looks like we are getting down there to take out the lows. Let's wait for the news and see. Let's wait and see what the 9:45 news is gonna do. We have news in the next 5 minutes, so we just sit tight and wait. Yeah, so as expected, the NQ is taking its loss, and we are trading in a new week opening gap, the current new week opening gap is that area I've shaded in orange. If that's right, if that is orange, yes. Trading low. Close and then the open. Yep. So 2 minutes to the news release. Sit tight and wait and see. Wait and watch. So 1 minute to the news release. Let's have a look. So I've taken out that low. We have that fair value gap. So the trifecta is in play because we are below minute open, we are below the 8:30 open, we are below the 8:30 open, and we gapped. Did we gap low? Yes, we did. Let me have a look. Yes, we did gap low, so the trifecta is in play. I'll be observing how it trades. That's something I want to observe, if that can give us, if that can support price. So I'm just watching. That's one thing I'm watching. I'm watching how it trade into that in that fair value gap. As I said, I'm favoring higher prices today, so we've taken out some sort of sell side and we're trading on the, we've taken those overnight lows, sell side taken, but I'm just waiting to see how we're trading. I hope I'm clear. I hope my mic is clear. I don't know if you all can hear me so well. See what the dollar index is doing. Not the best price action, the dollar index. YM still looks a bit bearish, so just wait and relax. S&P trading like in gear, trying to check out the low. The Dow keeping that low intact for now. Excuse me. Sorry. So I'm favoring higher prices, but I'm just waiting and see what the market presents. Can it trade lower? Yes. So you just have to wait and see. Wait and see how we trade on the fair value gaps. Wait and see how we engage the lows. Yeah. But I'm favoring higher prices this morning. So to go that low. I want to see how I use this fair value gap. So I'm in for buys. I like the feedback. I like the response. Yeah, and we can also see that the dollar index is trading low, so that's a good sign. You just have to sit tight and wait. I'll just take this out because there's a lot of lines in this chart. I want to keep it a bit clean. Yeah, that's much better. Make this chart a bit cleaner. So I'm targeting those eyes. If we can get it. And if we get the midnight open, I'll come risk off. So you just have to wait. Just watching what the market is doing. I'm just watching on my separate tab what the other indices are doing. So the dollar index is leading the way. The dollar index is rolling up. Yeah, so the Dow Jones. The Dow is leading the way. That's a big rally. I think I was taken out that high. It just created equal highs there. So I'm looking if the Nasdaq wants to follow suit. So I just sit down and sit tight and wait. So I'm coming risk of That's sorry. Oncoming risk of there. So if you have more than one position, you can scale off, pay yourself, take something home. I'm also just taking I'm also gonna take something home. Yeah, pay yourself. Yeah, if you have a bigger position, more than one, you can take something off. Then you can leave a runner targeting the opening range gap if we can get there. Targeting the opening range gap low. Yeah. So that's the macro time. That's the macro from that's the 9:50 to 10:10 macro. 9:50. 10 macro that is in play. Macro. That's your 10-hour. That's your 20-minute window gap. Let's see what the other indices are doing. Just so see if we have good feedback. So that the S&P still looks bullish. It's a good rally. The Dow Jones, yeah, still looks a bit. We still look bullish in Dow Jones, and the dollar looks like we're going down. So that's a good sign. And we hope that let's wait and see if the Nasdaq can follow suit. I hope you all can hear me. I hope my mic is clear. I wanna see how we're gonna trade in that fair value gap or in these order blocks. Sorry, I want to see how we're gonna trade in these order block. That's my line of defense. Order block. So that's my line of defense. That's your high, low, higher, high. That's your order block. That's not a very good feedback. I'd like us to respect the main threshold of the order block, but if we trade out of it, it's not a very good feedback. But we just wait and see. So yeah, that has taken me out on that. It's a break even, not too bad. So which we traded, swept that sell side, traded up, used that fair value gap to get an entry, and then traded to the midnight open, and now traded low. So I'll just step it and see. Yeah, I'll just step it for the rest of the session and see. Let's see what the S&P is doing. Trading low as well in that order block, and the Dow Jones trading down as well in that order block. So the Nasdaq is leading the way down, but let's wait and see if it's still gonna get to that point to sweep that highs. So sometimes it's beneficial if you have more than one position open. You can actually scale off some and then leave a runner. But it's good to pay yourself as a trader. So we'll just wait until 10:30. Yeah, so I still have like 15 minutes in here. Still up like 12 minutes in here, but before we end the live stream, we'll just review the trade and then we'll just knock off. Yeah, so let's wait and see. S&P respected that order block. The Dow Jones as well respected that order block. So it's only the Nasdaq that's traded through its order block. Yeah. Just trying to minimize a lot of drawings in here. Get rid of that, and you can have there's our sell side as well. So that's overnight lows, or rather your sell side liquidity. Yeah, make my charts looks a bit cleaner. That's the fair value of that. That was our entry. So it's 10:30. I'm gonna end the live stream, but let's do a trade review before we end the live stream. So the reason I took this trade, first of all, if you jump on your daily time frame, we have our new week opening gap right there. So that is the close of Friday trading, and that is the open of Monday trading. So that's your new week opening gap. And if you see that we're respecting the upper quadrant of the new week opening gap, then if you jump on your 15 minutes, our opening prices, so that's our midnight open, that is our the 8:30 opening price. And if you jump on the 5 minutes and have a look on the regular trading hours, our opening range gap, so yesterday's trading we closed here, and today's 9:30 market open, that is where we opened. So that is our opening range gap. So we gapped lower, so we gapped lower, we are below the midnight opening price, and we are also below the 8:30 opening price. So that is the trifecta in play. Jump back on the electronic trading hours. This is our sell side liquidity, or rather the overnight lows. Overnight lows are any lows that is the lowest low between 12 a.m. and 7 and the market open at 9:30. So your lowest low, that is your overnight low, and the highest high is your overnight high. So that's the sell side that we swept, traded into the new week opening gap. And I had mentioned earlier that I'm favoring higher prices today, but I wanted to see some sort of sell side taken. So that was the sell side taken. And then on 1 minute, our entry was we had our entry on this inversion fair value gap. So we traded, took the sell side, traded up, down one more time, then up. And ICD says if you have fair value gap on this leg, the traded lower, if you're looking to use it to go up, try and use the fair value gap on your left, on the left side, or rather on this price leg that went lower. So that is our inversion fair value gap. Took our entry there. Our target was these highs, or the low of the opening range gap. So we traded to the midnight open, then we came risk off here, went break even. Our break even was below that. That is our order block. So that was our last line of defense, order block. And then we got taken out here. So I'll just put the execution marks on. So that was our entry here on that inversion fair value gap. Then we got taken out on that when the price traded through that order block. That was our last line of defense. So that was a good trade, break-even day. If you had more than one position, I mentioned that if when we were here trading up to the midnight open, you could scale off and pay yourself, and then leave the run. So that's it for the day today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope, for those who are still trading, best of luck. For those who are done with the day, wish you the best too. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.